And so today, even as we speak, we have teams on the ground in Saudi Arabia meeting with the respective sides in the hopes of making progress towards this outcome that we all want to see.
A Russian delegation arrives at the Ritz-Carlton in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia Monday to begin talks with U.S. officials on a proposed partial ceasefire in Ukraine. The White House says the aim of the talks is to reach a maritime ceasefire in the Black Sea, which would allow the free flow of shipping, even though the area hasn't been the site of intense military operations in recent months. As of now, we're in control of the situation at sea, said a spokesman for the Ukrainian Navy last week. That's why for us, the Ukrainian Navy, the situation would not really change anything. Washington hopes that initial positivity in peace talks with Russia may pave the way for a broader 30-day truce and longer-term negotiations. The meeting comes a day after the U.S. held separate talks with Ukrainian officials. Those talks aimed at protecting energy facilities and critical infrastructure from attacks. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says he wants to see railways and ports protected. Last Wednesday, both Moscow and Kyiv agreed in principle to a limited ceasefire after U.S. President Donald Trump spoke over the phone to both leaders. But there has been confusion about what is off limits to strike. While the White House said energy and infrastructure would be covered, the Kremlin had a more narrow definition, energy infrastructure. And Ukraine has said that despite that promise, Russia continued to hit energy facilities.
We do not trust Russia. So the question is, well, even if Russia says they are ready to do the ceasefire, how would you enforce it? And what would happen if they break their part of the deal?
During a cabinet meeting Monday, Trump said other issues are also arising as talks with the two sides continue.
We're talking about territory right now. We're talking about lines of demarcation. We're talking about power plant ownership.
Meanwhile, on the front lines, local officials in Ukraine say a Russian missile strike Monday afternoon injured 65 people, including 14 children in Sumy. The city is about 30 kilometers from the Russian border. It, along with the surrounding region, is subject to constant drone and missile strikes by Russia. For City News, I'm Erica Natividad.